Welcome to the library's presentation on Microsoft Forms. This is a beginner's guide to creating and sharing forms, so if you're interested in more advanced features, please contact us at the library for help and advice. To access forms, firstly do a search for Microsoft 365 in Google or your usual search engine. You will be asked to sign in, and you should use your NHS email and password to do so. Once you're signed in, you'll be able to see your Microsoft 365 dashboard. On the left-hand side, you'll see all the applications you can get access to. You can click on any of these to access the relevant program. These are just some of the applications you can access through Microsoft 365. Many of them will be very familiar to you, for example, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, but there are others you may be less accustomed to and that you may need to use in future. Once you're connected to your Microsoft 365 account, you can toggle between different apps simply by clicking on the 9 dots, also known as the waffle, in the top left corner of your screen. Now we'll look in particular at Microsoft Forms. To open Forms, select the app from your dashboard. If it isn't immediately visible, click on the waffle in the top left corner, then select Forms. Any previous forms you have created will be displayed in the middle panel, along with the number of responses you've had for each form. You can go back and edit any of your previous forms at any time. You can also check your responses too. We'll look at that in a bit more detail in a few slides' time. You can also create a new form from scratch. One tip, however, is to plan out your form on paper or in a Word document in advance of inputting the data into Microsoft Forms itself. This makes planning your questions much easier and ensures you've thought of the types of questions you wish to ask in advance, as well as any answers you may suggest for multiple choice questions. Once you have all your questions and answers planned, you're ready to go. To create a new form, click on the New Form button. You should give your form a name at this point. So for example, survey or booking sheet. This can be amended at a later date if necessary. Click on Add New to start adding your questions. You can choose from multiple choice questions, free text questions, and rating questions. You can also include an image to any question. You can preview your form at any time to see how it will look to the recipient from their PC or their phone. You can also change the theme of the form to make it look more interesting. Simply click on the Theme button at the top right and you can either choose from one of the preset themes available or you can upload an image to use. This will help you to personalise your form and make it more appealing, so it's definitely worth doing. Once you're happy with all your questions and the look of your form, you can share the form with others. Click on the Share button. You can choose who to share with by typing in their email address. Alternatively, you can copy the link or create a QR code which you can send out to many people at the same time. You can also share these links to social media if you prefer. Once you've received replies to your form, you can look at the responses. Click on the Responses tab. From here, you'll get a summary of your responses along the top. Each question will also be depicted as a graph. To see each response in more detail, click on View Results. This will allow you to see each response in full. Your responses can also be viewed and exported from Excel if required. Thank you for listening to the library's presentation on Microsoft Forms. If you have any questions about using forms, or you'd like to know more about the advanced features, please contact the library team by email or telephone. Thank you.